What's up? You're listening to episode 37 of True to Size.
What's going on, family? My name is Alan Martinez, and I am joined by my brothers Joel Hernandez.
Hey.
Lawrence Hopkins.
Hello.
And Alvin Martinez.
Hey, hey, hey.
We are Canada Got Soul, and you are listening to True to Size, a podcast where we get together and talk about the things we love the most, sneakers. On this episode, we get to meet another local sneaker brethren, Mr. Jon Ratner, a.k.a. Headzaintredee.
Hello, hello.
How you doing, sir?
Very good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Before your voice.
Wow.
Goodness gracious.
Hello, ladies.
Can I just give you
Mostly the voice.
Can I just give you my notes and then you take over this podcast, please, just for this one? I'll be you and you be me.
Careful.
You can interview me.
Who do I get to be?
Yourself. Before we get to know John, we share our picks as well as go through our weeks in kicks. But first,
Fire round.
that was so unnecessary. What? I know. What
I had to think about it.
No. You have to set yourself up for it.
Which segment is this?
Is it the one we end the episode with or start it with? We open every show with a question from one of you listeners, the CGS fam. This week's question comes from Alvin Martinez, our very own CGS fam.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Who?
Oh, yeah, I did DM you guys.
His name is Mr. Qmart. He just he had a suggestion for this week's fire round.
Yeah, so to preface this, I'm at work rocking a bunch of different shoes on the daily now, just because I can. And people are noticing. And one of my colleagues was like, so do you have like a fall collection that you just wear in the fall? And then cause she's like, well, cause for me, I have like 2 pairs of sneakers, and then once fall hits, I put them away and bring out the boots. I'm like, oh, true. I never really thought about it previously just cause like I personally don't think I do, but we'll see. Anyway, so the question is, do you guys have like a fall rotation? Do you put away do you put away like quote unquote summer sneakers and bring out the fall quote unquote fall sneakers?
I have my answer.
Kinda, like a little bit. Not so much a full rotation, but definitely like colors I like to wear in the fall. Like I'm definitely into like the browns and the oranges, as opposed to the summer where I was into like the browns and the oranges. So like, you know.
Especially this year. You can thank Justin Timberlake for that one.
I think it's mostly just color combos I try to go for, rather than like a full like, yo, I can't wait to wear these in the fall kind of shoe.
True.
Joel?
I think with me, I think we touched base on this, I don't know, couple episodes ago, with regards to like salt stains. So I pretty much said like, I try to stay away from like the mesh and, the suedes and nubuck and whatnot. So that's when I bring out the leathers. So that's when, leathers get more.
That's that winter
more
rotation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like we didn't really get fall this year.
No.
Kind of went from like cold summer to winter.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. John, what about you? Do you have a fall rotation?
Well, I don't know if you guys put anything away for, maybe a nice day in January. It's sunny out and you want to rock some, I don't know, UNC off-whites, if any of you guys have those. If you go to a party or something, you might want to pull those out. So, but I think generally you're right. I mean, you go to, like today I had on, winterized Stan Smith and like the Air Force One mids, like that's a fall shoe.
Definitely.
I probably wouldn't take that out in the winter. I don't want it to get ruined, but you have those nice days. Doesn't mean you can't wear some Flyknits.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The weather.
I don't have a season rotation.
Same.
My season rotation is clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it gets colder, I get warmer.
Yeah.
And if it gets warmer outside, I try to stay cooler. But my shoes, I guess it just adapts to whatever is outside and on the floor outside on the ground.
Yeah. I think for me, it's like from October to November, maybe. Like I find myself wearing more Jordans than, Air Maxes.
Because it's got the leathers and stuff.
Yeah, but once December hits, it's a different story because then the countdown, and I gotta switch it up.
Yeah.
So,
Very true.
there you go. The countdown.
Countdown.
Nice.
There you go.
Sneaking that in.
Yeah,
We got to talk about that still. We got to get stuff planning.
Yep.
Yeah, so thank you, Alvin, Mr. Q-Mart, for the question.
Thank
Good
you.
question.
Thank you
Well,
for
thank you.
choosing
Great
my
question.
We'll send you a pin, kid.
Yeah. Or a sticker or something.
Send you a sticker, kid.
If you've got any quick hot take type of questions like Mr. Q-Mart, our very own CGS fam, please hit us up in the DMs or email us. Sometimes those questions even turn into serious topics just because that discussion is like
Serious.
super good.
And guess what? If you send it, you get 0 more credit if it turns into a full range topic. So thank you in advance.
Not even a sticker.
Not even a sticker.
It's just a thank you. Why you gotta make us sound so douchey? Moving on to CGS picks. Each week we all choose a sneaker to analyze, dissect, give our thoughts and update y'all about. Then we decide if it's poop, scoop, whoop-de-whoop, or Alvin's favorite, just cute. We're going to start off with me this week with the Tyler, the Creator, X Converse Golf Le Fleur. I said it right this time. Grinch inspired colorway. Now, this kind of womps just a little bit because I don't think it's an official like Dr. Seuss collab. Because there would have been some sort of branding in the heel somewhere. But I do love me some Christmas, and it's quite obvious that you see the inspiration of where it's coming from. Because Tyler, the Creator, is actually doing like the theme song for the Grinch.
Yep.
In the trailer for the movie, it's actually his track, like his
Big-
rendition of the
big
Grinch.
tune, too.
It's
a good song.
freaking dope. My house is decorated already, and I've been blasting Christmas music every morning since the 12th. Yeah, the fuzzy hair, the heel embroidered with the Grinch eyes, all angry and stuff.
Oh,
No
pretty sick,
word
though.
on official release yet, but these will be a scoop for me.
Yeah,
These
those
will be
I
a
are-
think
scoop.
so, yeah.
Yeah, these will be a scoop if I get a good chance to get them.
It's the detail for me that gets
I definitely like them. It's just the only problem is I have a green pair of Golf Fleurs.
Your fur-
See, I
yeah,
fucked it up,
Trudy.
yeah. Golf Fleur. I already have a green pair, so I don't know if like I do love that detailing on the heel.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
But it's not that much of a difference for you to cop.
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys go through that too, eh? If you have such similar colorways and such as colorways, did I say colorways?
Depends on the shoe.
Yeah.
If there
Oh,
was-
okay, I know what you mean.
depends on the
if
shoe.
there was
Right,
an
right, right.
official Dr. Seuss collaborative
You just
push
might
behind
you
it,
might have put
then
you
I
over the
would-
fence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that would definitely.
true. No, for sure. That's definitely one of the deterrents for me to like, save my money for something else, like the tips. But yeah, these are dope. These are dope. Lawrence, what's your pick, good sir?
Yo. So my pick this week is the ASAP Rocky X Under Armour. I don't want to get it wrong. SRLO. SRLO Low collab that is dropping tomorrow, I want to say. I think it's tomorrow. As of today, I think it's tomorrow. Is it what day is it today?
Today
Drops
is
the
November
14th.
14th.
Oh,
So
drop
today.
Yeah.
Oh, dang,
Drop today. It's supposed to drop worldwide, but I did not see any Canadian releases anywhere from
nice.
anybody.
Nice
So that's
discriminatory against Canadians. That's
unfortunate.
cool.
I don't know if it's SR Low or SRLO. I don't know. Anyways,
It's Sir Low.
I at first was kind of
here. It's SRL Low. SR Low. Skate Rave Low.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what
yeah.
it stands for. Got it.
Yeah, gotcha.
So, anyways, ASAP Rocky has been working on this collab with Under Armour for a long time. Like, I feel like I saw early pictures of it almost last year.
Yeah, for sure.
It's been a long time. I was super unsure at first. I'm still kind of super unsure, but it definitely brings me back to like my DC at knees
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
days for sure.
That's definitely the vibe that you get from it.
Yeah, and it's kind of giving me that nostalgic feel, like I want it. Like it feels so wrong that it's right for me to get it. I kind of want to grow my hair out and wear skinny jeans again.
No, you don't.
I kind of do with these, man. Like,
just,
give me the
just
vibe.
looking at these.
But I
You're wearing
definitely,
Wide skate, no? Wide pants, isn't that the vibe now?
yeah. But back in high school, I was like skinny jeans,
Yeah.
extra small t-shirt,
Super Bieber.
long hair,
Wide
yeah.
Different
shoes.
era.
Wide shoes. Yeah, the shoes were the widest part of my body. It looked like I was wearing Timberlands all the time. But yeah, these definitely give me that vibe. I definitely rate ASAP for at least giving it a different spin. Like it's not something we've seen
Yeah.
as of late from anybody. Everyone's on that dad shoe, and this is certainly
Yeah.
not even close to a typical dad shoe that we've been seeing this year. The packaging is unreal. Like it comes in a massive yellow box and it says like size whatever on the side in huge writing. And they're 3M uppers. So kudos to them. Kudos to Under Armour. They dropped
3M.
today.
3M.
If you can
3M.
3M. They drop today, November 14th, worldwide. Hopefully you can find yourself a pair, but they are steep. They are $250 USD. So I don't know what that would convert to Canadian, but that's an expensive shoe.
Over 300 easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be mostly ASAP fans who are going to be on that, but
People seem
I'd
excited.
like to see where this collab goes. Or this collaborative partnership goes, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
No, I
For
like
me,
to... What? Go
they're
for it.
Cute.
No, I like the point that you said about the whole chunky shoe, but different direction.
Yeah.
It's not the dad shoe. It's still along like the lines of bulky shoes that people are trying to rock nowadays, but yeah, it's definitely a different vibe, different look. Joel,
Yo.
ready?
All right. So, I picked the, Air Force One Low Dornbecker, Chloe Zvintek. I don't know if I butchered that last name.
Apologize in advance.
I apologize. Sorry if I did.
Chloe, friend of the show.
A friend of the show. Definitely
Yeah.
a friend of the show. So she's a 10-year-old Portland native. She's suffering from cystic fibrosis and she was given the opportunity to design, the Air Force One. And she pretty much banged it out of the park.
Agreed.
The homegirl Erin Cochran was a friend of the show. I met her at the six Air Max One.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dope.
She's
Dope,
a part of. She's behind helping her out design the shoe.
Oh, cool. She's Canadian, right?
Yeah, she's Canadian.
Yes.
She's behind the OBJ cleats and obviously the 6 Air Max Ones.
Yeah, making moves.
Yeah, man.
Good for
That's
her.
cool, man.
Yeah. So the details behind the shoe is like it's awesome, man. So she suffers from cystic fibrosis, and it's pretty much like, you know, she makes it a point that nothing will pretty much hold her down. And you know, she's got like, I guess her sport uniform is put into the shoe. It's on the heel and the toe box.
Soccer ball on the
Yeah,
heel.
and the word "breathe" is in bubbly like letters. Like
That soccer ball's Velcro too.
Is it? Oh, it
Yeah.
is. You can see it. Yeah.
comes off, man. So, you know, she's got mom and dad embroidered on each tongue underneath the genetic mutations that led her to cystic fibrosis on the tongue.
Oh, dang.
The finishing touches include a set of lungs on each insole
Yeah,
designed to mimic
that's
butterflies, you know, and the implanted device that helps her, you know, breathe is like
it.
under the translucent midsole.
Yeah, it's on the heel.
So it's-
Whoa,
she just killed
that's
it
a
with these
crazy
shoes, man.
touch.
And, you know, it's just so awesome, man. It's just so awesome.
Like we like to say every week, if you cannot see the shoes or if you have not seen the shoes yet, pause this episode or you know, keep playing, but Google this.
Yeah, take a look.
Look
at
it up.
man.
These are fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're dope.
These details are
The
really nice.
perforation details on the toe box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice at first, but those are really cool.
Sick.
Wow, good work.
Super sick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
she killed it.
So these are available on the sneaker app at 12 p.m. on December 14th, which is today. No,
No, whoa,
a
that's
month
a month
from today.
Which is a month from today.
Joel is traveling
Yeah.
through time, you guys. Joel
Damn,
is
cuz.
traveling
Did you get a
through
pair,
time.
cuz? You get a pair?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Are you back to show it to us?
Yeah, bro.
Alvin,
Yo.
your pick, good sir.
Yes, this is the Ronnie Fieg X United Arrows X Nonative collabo. So Nonative is like a Japanese contemporary clothing brand. You can definitely see like that brand in this specific shoe just because of the colors that were, you know, essentially chosen to be on it. And essentially it's a 997. But something cool is it's the 997 upper, but the midsole is the 997S, which right now, from what I can see in the pictures, is my favorite part of the shoe. The whole shoe's dope, but like there's something about that midsole that
Yeah. It's very
it just
aggressive.
it just gets me. I don't know. This is definitely a whoop-de mother whoop for me. Beautiful shoe, beautiful colorway, like, and John and Lawrence had some news because
Oh, how to get them?
I don't have a release date.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looked like there's two ways to get it, apparently. So the first way is via exclusively through an emailed link to previous customers. So you have to have purchased something from Kith in the past to have access to purchase these. The second way is through an Instagram contest, and it is basically you just post a picture wearing one of Ronnie's 12 previous New Balance collaborations, and he is going to hand pick 12 winners to be not purchased but be gifted a pair, which is really cool. I like that. I like the whole loyal customer vibe. That's very cool.
Too dope.
I think I've owned a pair of Ronnie New Balances. I had salmon soles.
I have not.
Still have them.
You still have them?
Still have them.
Yeah.
Probably the picture I'm going to post for
Yeah, do it.
enter that contest.
He probably saw what Nicky Diamonds was doing with his diamond drop, his yellow canary joints, and all the
SB
all the
accounts
people
got
that
them.
he like hunted down, and like older, like when they documented the original Tiflo release, there was like a bunch of people in those videos, and like just during the Nike Talk days, I guess.
Yeah, he hunted them all down.
Yeah, he hunted them all down. He wanted to know who was who and where they are, made sure they got hit up, and then they all got blessed with a pair of the yellow canaries.
That's cool, man.
So this is cool. This is a cool way to get his own community involved in his own in his projects and stuff. Like, it's
Because he even has like faithful, man.
yeah.
Like
No, it's
Calby.
cool.
And
Shout out
Shox,
to
he's
Calby.
doing New Balance, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we want to see him do those once in a while.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
It's so sick. So sick. Moving on to previously in Kicks, Alvin and I got invited to a screening of the next
Open
season
Gym.
of Open Gym, the Toronto Raptors like reality series. For those that don't know what Open Gym is, it's like a documentary / reality series type of show that follows the lives of the Toronto Raptors roster. It used to be played on TV, but now exclusively on YouTube. The best part about Open Gym for me is because I've been watching it for a while is that I love that in every episode they like highlight different players of the team. So it's really cool to like get to know the players in that sense, not just their stats and how they play on the court and how they're performing and
You
stuff.
see their families and stuff.
Yeah,
Their home
it was
life.
dope.
Very cool.
Alvin, you want to walk them through like how the event went through?
Yeah, man. So we arrived, checked in. We were shown to a lounge
Some yummy hors d'oeuvres.
provided with beverages, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. And then some hors d'oeuvres. They had like a jerk chicken
slider.
Whoa.
and
That was lit.
Food.
empanadas. It was good. And then we were then showed or ushered toward the theater. But before the theater, they had tables with snacks.
More food.
Chocolate, peanuts.
Grab me a box of glossettes.
Popcorn, pop. Like it was
Raisin
dope.
or peanut.
Peanut.
Got you.
Yeah.
So good. And then we were showed to our seats. Rod Black did an intro.
Good guy.
Showed us a little.
Love that, man.
I guess you could say like a little bit of a history of the show for anyone who was attending that didn't know what Open Gym was.
Get the heck out of there.
It was crazy though, man, because like the first thing they show is DeMar DeRozan
Stepping onto
Damn.
the mic.
stepping onto the court as like a rookie, like you know when he had like
Wow.
No
zits
hair.
and-
Yeah.
no hair, yeah, crazy.
Still going through puberty.
Yeah. They showed that, and they pretty much showed you chronologically, you know, certain events that happened throughout the beginning of
It
Open
was like
Gym
it was
to
like
now.
a recap of the first 6 seasons. Yeah.
It was dope.
show.
So after that, though, they had a panel with Masai, CJ Miles, and his family.
Yeah.
Sick.
And then Jeff, who is one of the creators or the
Producer, I think.
producers of
Sick.
Open Gym. Just talked about a little bit, and then we saw episode 4 of season 7,
Yeah.
which was dope. And that
That-
was about Pascal and
his brothers.
and stuff.
Oh,
which was
sick.
crazy.
That'd actually be a cool episode.
Nice.
'cause
It was.
Really dope
Pascal is
episode.
shining
Yeah.
right now.
I was
You guys-
literally like smiling the entire episode.
Yeah, it's mad jokes. But yeah, man, definitely a fan of Open Gym myself. I think that's why Toronto has such a big fan base as well. I mean, yeah, we are an amazing team, but at the same time, if you get to know the players and actually get to know who they are behind or off the court, it kind of makes you feel a little bit closer to them and kind of cheer for them a little bit harder.
Yeah,
I
that's
would
another
say.
dimension to just like cheering
Oh, for
for
sure.
these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, dope event. Thank you to Bell
Mhm.
for the invite.
Bell and MLSC.
Yeah,
Yes.
mad fun.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Serge's cooking show? Have you guys seen
No, not yet.
No.
I seen
Pretty
the
crazy. He
DeMar
makes people
one.
eat. Yeah, you saw
So that one.
eat. I guess native foods to his country. which I
Dope.
forget where I
Congo-
think
Congo.
so, maybe, or it may just be. But it's fun. It's funny.
Where can
Check
you
it
see
out,
that?
YouTube.
YouTube?
On yeah.
Ah.
What's it called?
Check that out.
It just reminded
Mafuzi
me of-
Chef or something.
It's pretty funny. He had the bench mob, I think, on once in.
Oh, that's so
Demar was
jokes.
there,
That's
yeah.
Just
sick.
for getting to know the players better.
Oh, I think I
type
saw
of
the one
vibe
with
that
Demar.
you
Yeah,
mentioned
that's
that
pretty
it's
funny.
nice that these guys, they want people to see a little bit of their personal life. Not too much, obviously.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's so cool.
I love this team.
Right? Right? Honestly though, that's what makes you feel so good about the Toronto Raptors is you learn so much about them through Open Gym. And it's actually like unreal how like, cause we're so used to now like YouTube vlogging and stuff. And it's literally that type of personal level with the Toronto Raptors, like the NBA players. You
In
never
their
get, you
house.
never like get a chance to meet and like talk to these players like that and get to know them that way. So Open Gym has always been like
I can't
so
wait
damn
if
cool.
they do a Kawhi one. Like, I just want to know.
Could you imagine?
What do you do all day?
With Kawhi.
Like, what do you do? I feel like he wakes up, eats like 7 raw eggs, and then
drives his
goes
truck,
out, drives
bro.
his truck to the forest, goes for a walk in the forest.
Yeah,
in
you think he just
Caledon,
chops wood?
chops wood,
Yeah.
builds things
And
with
then he
his
just
hands.
sits by the fire.
And then he's in bed by 6:30 and does
Yeah.
it all again the next day.
Maybe 1 or 2 shots on the basketball net, and that's it.
Yeah, that's all he needs.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of cool. Like it makes, like you said, it makes you fall in love with the team more. And I think this can relate to like sneakers as well, because think about a shoe that you love and then you watch like even the Nike SB Diamond little documentary that you watched, or I watched the one with Jerry Lorenzo today and Complex. Like it gives you that other dimension of a person or a designer or a sneaker where you loved it, and then you're like, yo, this is all that went into it, or this is all that's going into it. Like this is freaking sick.
So sick.
And it gives you even more dimension with the team too. It's the same idea. So cool.
Love it.
I don't know if any other team is doing it, but I think every team should have this kind of thing.
They did
talked about
mention
it.
something about how other owners in the league
ESPN.
do it. Like I know Brian Colangelo.
But it's not the same, dog.
something like that. Yeah.
It's not the same.
No. Nothing
You
like
don't get that kind of access with other like teams.
No, definitely not.
I can't imagine LeBron letting a camera crew follow him around.
Yeah, but
Like,
he's
I
doing
don't know.
he's doing his own thing outside of the court too,
It's
right?
true.
Like that's how people are learning more about him and stuff like that. Any pickups this week or
Last.
packages sent?
Yes and yes.
Whoa, busy week.
So what did you pick up?
What did you package?
So hold on, I'll go count. So my first pickup.
Wow!
a
Whoa!
Hold on, it's not that big. It's
This
not that
surprises-
serious.
Does the wife know?
Is she still around?
Soon.
Babe, don't listen to
still
this.
around.
Don't listen to this
Don't
episode.
ask me that
So
question,
vulgar.
please.
Of course she's still around, bro. Come on. First one, I got a pair of Foot Patrol stabs from the homie Falsey.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah, that's the pair you rocked last night
Oh,
to the
so
open
sick.
gym thing.
Yeah.
So fire.
Love those. Second pair was shout out to the homie Adam, aka at Sneaker Closet.
Ooh.
He blessed me with his
Extra
extra pair of size 180s.
We gotta
Air
get
Max
him on the
180s.
show, too.
Yeah, we gotta get him on the show. Yeah, literally blessed me with a pair. Definitely like different
suede
textures, different suede textures on each shoe, but they're still beautiful. And then today I got home and there was a box waiting for me on our little bench in the main hallway we got. I opened it not knowing like where it was
Wait,
from.
the mailman came in and dropped it into your bench?
No, I think Sasha saw it in the front door and she just
She
Uh,
is still around.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Just kicked it in the house.
another fucking box of shoes. There was like a
You
little
better
bit
not
of
have
dents
ordered
on there.
these.
I opened the box and it was Adidas.
Adidas.
Yes, it was the Kalo exclusive. Sorry, Kyle Lowry PE of the Adidas. Oh man, I just had it. P-ball? No.
PB.
PB. Peanut butter and jam.
PB
The
PB
PB
Lows.
Lows. Really dope shoe. It came in like the black with some camo and gold accents, and yeah, look for it on our IG. It'll be on there with some dope pictures, and I plan on balling in those, and I'll let you guys know how they are.
Performance review next week from Alvin.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shouts to the new friends at Adidas Canada.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adidas Canada.
What up?
Adidas.
Appreciate you guys.
Anyone else with pickups? John? John, do you have any?
Yeah,
Yes.
probably saw
Come
the
on.
post.
Come
I
on,
got
share.
the 112 Air Max one
Yes,
from
I did.
This guy's just acting like it's no big deal. We were just
What?
talking about like gushing over 112s like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I was gonna.
That's why he bought them.
Actually, no.
we did it.
That
He was
my-
on the fence about him, and then he listened to our episode.
No, but I did buy the Wheat Forbes.
The
I bought
Dunklo.
a second pair because you posted it. I had already had a pair. And I bought a second.
Oh,
Talk about things we shouldn't tell our wives or whatever. I wanted to ask you guys actually so you get a package from Nike.
Yeah.
Even if you bought it or ordered it, it kind of looks similar, but you get eBay or something all mashed and wrapped
Yeah.
up, right? You can't disguise that. Someone gave you for free, right? But I
No.
mean, there's some gray area. It's like Nike, right? Or if it's like an Under Armour that you paid for, right? You can it's free. I got it free.
Just say everything was free.
So I got none of that, but my wife's given up on me, so it's okay. As far as that. But yeah, that was it.
Damn.
Those 112,
That's it.
bro.
That's
Crazy.
a damn good pickup.
Yeah,
Crazy.
You know, you see
Holy
stuff.
moly.
You see it when you see it sometimes.
Yeah.
Good
hop on
good
it.
deal?
Yeah.
That's probably why you
I'm
hopped on
worried
it, huh?
still about them, their survival, their life, but
Yeah.
they look good so far. They feel big. I did a legit check, but they feel loose for a size 11. So.
Put extra stock here again.
No, they're fine. It's just weird, you know. Usually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess different.
They're
Otherwise,
older
they're
too.
good.
Yeah.
And you said you wore them around the house.
Yeah, for a couple
They held
hours.
up
I need
okay.
to wear them outside for the real test.
Yeah.
Because
What a
I've done that
crazy shoe.
before, and then just flop and.
Yeah.
So we'll see
Well,
what
let's
the
hope that
cement.
doesn't happen. Those are too sexy. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Lawrence Joel, anything?
I got the DM for the Off-White.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, saw those.
With the dub, and he
Yeah.
rocked them the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Break
So
them out, bro.
fast. I love
Was
it.
it your win or was it Mayor's win? Because
It was mine, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I lucked out, man. I lucked out. It was for the Hallows Eve. So I got
Nice.
So you have the pack.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn, you're a hype beast.
Called out. Oldest guy in the family. We called him a hype
Goes
beast
from
just now.
OG to hype beast. Jeez.
I have something to share, but it's one of those ones where it's like, because I know we all do it too, where it's like on the way and you don't want to jinx it.
Mm-hmm.
So do I wait till I get on hand?
Yeah.
and
No,
then-
tell me now. Tell me now.
Okay,
Tell me
okay,
now. Tell me
no,
now.
Am I okay? So yay, you and Joel are yay. Say yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You got okay. All right. So on the day of the Diamond SB drop last weekend, a bunch of guys hit me up to try to help me out, and like with all the info and stuff like that. Thank you all to those that hit me up. One dude in particular who goes by @Clinks. That's one with a for instead of the I. He led me to a skate shop in Michigan called Skaters Advocate. So Paul from Skaters Advocate, thank you for being so damn easy to deal with. He's currently got something on the way for me.
Very good.
Yeah, it's already crossed the border, so it's one of those ones. It's one of those ones.
Get ready to pay those duties, though.
No, we'll see. I don't think it's too heavy. We'll see what happens.
One pair, two.
One. For now.
Yellow.
Oh, could you imagine? Guys, Christine knows how to check StockX for the yellow color. I don't think, no.
They were free. They were free.
Why is the return address? They never put a return address. We have one more pickup. I'm going to rewind it back to the open gym thing. Alvin and I, along with the screening, got a pair of tickets to a Raptor game for the future.
Sick.
So thank you, Bell and MLSC for that. I was at the event. I was like, Alvin, you should just go with Joel because that would be damn cool. Send you guys go, and then Alvin just like give it to Joel, and you can take Jomar. So we're just gonna do that.
Guys,
There you
Book
go.
it off. It's January
31st.
31st.
I believe.
Who are they playing?
The Bucks.
The it's gonna be a dope game. The Bucks
Damn,
and
that's a
Appreciate
good
you guys, man.
game.
Thank you.
Atentecumpo.
Of course.
That's a
course.
great game. They're courtside. Did you open it?
Oh, I didn't open it, man.
No, we didn't.
Straight face.
didn't
Straight
look.
face.
Yeah, they're
Didn't look.
courtside, like 300 levels up.
They're beside the court. Yeah.
You just
You're
have to
closer.
watch it on your phone through someone else that's courtside. Moving on to This Week in Kicks. This is the time of the podcast where we discuss the current headlines and happenings of the sneaker industry. On this episode, we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the docket. We're going to start off with
It's a big docket.
Yeah. We're going to start off with LeBron James bringing out a metallic 5 inspired PE for his LeBron 15s. According to Soul Collector, James unveiled a never-before-seen LeBron 15 styled after Jordan's black metallic Air Jordan 5 PE from 1990.
Yeah.
Not only does the shoe feature a black base, 23 embroidery and teeth detailing, there's also reflective elements, but also the white laces and red lace lock mimicking Jordan's own personal pair.
Lit.
I thought that was damn
And
cool.
Nike Air on the heel.
Yeah, I thought that was
Yeah.
damn cool.
Yeah.
This led me to a fun question that I wanted to have with you guys, which is hypothetically throwing this out there. If you were in the NBA, name a player you
Black
tribute
Cement
with.
3. Oh.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, run that. Name a player that you tribute one of your PEs to.
Vince Carter.
Which one? What shoe?
Which shoe would I wear and then tribute it to?
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have it on.
Did you do what LeBron did, the BB4 with the black and silver?
I would probably do like a OG, like purple, like that was my favorite one, the purple BB4.
yeah,
but on
yeah.
whatever my signature shoe happened to
Yeah,
be,
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
would be based on the purple BB4.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alvin?
I would probably do like a black cement on a Kobe 8.
That was sick.
One, because Kobe, I love the Kobe 8s as a
Oh,
ball
so Kobe
shoe.
8 would be your signature.
Because that's
I
I would just wear it
Yeah.
forever.
Mm.
And then obviously Kobe is Kobe,
Mm-hmm.
amazingness, and the only person who can, and essentially in my opinion, he's the only person you can compare to MJ. MJ is
Yeah.
my favorite player, so it makes sense.
Yeah. It
And
just
black
leads back to
cement, come
MJ
on,
for
like
you.
black cement, like
Yeah.
Come on.
come on.
That'd be crazy. John?
I have no idea. I
He's
ball
thinking-
in Kobe 9s. Who am I going to tribute?
Kobe 9s were good too.
I don't know who I'm going to tribute.
Love Kobe
You can't
9s.
do
Kobe
MJ and a Kobe 9. That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, you can. Well, they
Do
did.
maybe a-
They did a black cement inspired
They
Kobe
did, yeah.
9.
The
They called
Tinker.
it the Crimson.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they also did a Kobe
did it.
11 with the
Oh, it
Tinker
was an
Hatfield.
11,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, Kobe
Yeah.
11 Elite. The
You
Tinker
know what would be
Hatfield.
cool is do like a 28, the PLOA. I always love that one. Do that with someone and do someone with like someone crazy. Do like a Rodman or someone. I don't know. That's around.
yeah.
28, yeah.
That'd be dope, man.
PLOA, I don't know.
Yeah, that'd
No,
be
that'd
cool.
be dope.
Yeah.
Joel?
I don't even know, man.
You had all these people to think
I'd
about.
probably say like a Jordan 17 or something
Ooh.
with the jacket on and everything. And I don't know. I'd probably do like a, I don't know. Like
Whatever
a
PE I
a
have.
Rasheed Wallace.
Ooh.
Rasheed.
Wallace. Like a New York Knicks.
Yeah.
Like a
17.
Knicks 17 with the strap and everything. And
I can see it.
Whatever silhouette I played in, I'd probably throw one out to Allen Iverson.
I was gonna say, yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Easily. He's my birthday twin.
Mhm.
Got it.
Truth.
Next on the docket, Yeezy Zebra restocks.
Yeah. Last week the Zebra restocked, as I'm sure we all saw. I think it was on Friday. It restocked.
Well, they're restocking a ton now.
Yeah, so they restocked on Friday, and
Still sitting, no?
I don't know about now. It's been almost a week, but they sat for the entire weekend. Actually, I went into my local foot action on Monday morning to enter actually for the Rookie of the Year raffle, and they had zebras there still.
wow.
So obviously, want to know what you guys think about that. Rookie of the Year is crazy. Those will not sit.
No.
Wanted
Those
to
are
know,
dope.
Wanted to know what you guys thought of that. Like my initial thought was like, "Damn, that's crazy. Why would they do that?" But then I'm like, Kanye wanted this. He said
Yeah.
this is what he wanted, and he's doing it. So I absolutely give him props for
Yeah,
doing
it's
that.
dope that he's following through.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, people talk about, like mass producing Jordans and stuff. So that's all they're doing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what's wrong with that? Getting people more, and still selling. I mean, they're sitting,
Exactly,
they're
yeah.
still selling lots of units.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
It's
I mean,
business.
it only sucks for those who were mad stoked that they have a pair of zebras because they were the most limited pair.
But you should
Or-
never
but
be
you
mad
should already
stoked
know.
just for that reason.
Yeah.
You already have it, right?
No, I know, but now that more and more people are going to have it, it changes it a little bit for those kinds of people who
Yeah.
think that way. But
But that's like the Black Cement 3.
yeah, but Alvin, chill, let me have it.
But you can't think that way anymore. I
No,
don't
that's
think,
what I mean.
right?
I know.
There's always
That's what I'm
restock
saying
now.
though. It only sucks for those people who think that way.
But like
Yeah.
the Rookie of the Years, they could end up being a big release. You never know,
yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, bro.
Yeah.
From what I'm hearing, by the time you hear this, they'll have released already, so it doesn't matter.
Sean Go won
They
a pair
will
already?
be. Oh, he won a pair 3 weeks ago.
Oh shit.
They'll be widespread in terms of amount of stores getting them,
True.
but limited in how many pairs per store.
That's
Similar to
cute.
a bread toe release.
Yeah.
So if you really wanted a pair, you probably got a pair, but it was still a little bit of work to get it.
Yeah, you gotta hit up multiple stores.
That's cool, man.
I remember
good shoe.
I remember that release, that pandemic, that the bread toe drop. It's
it was-
releasing everywhere, man. It's a GR. No one got it.
No one got them. And now how much they go for like $700
Yeah,
now.
crazy.
Seriously,
Yeah.
the bread toe?
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a pair.
They go for a lot,
Might
man.
run a trade
like,
thing.
a lot.
But there's
Or-
restocks that are like months later, like the
Yeah.
Zebras,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then there's restocks that's just the next week Nike just drops
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
or
That's true.
Yeah.
in the US you just see tons of pairs being
Yeah.
flooded and it affects the market.
Yeah.
Right?
I always wonder if, because I heard this rumor, not necessarily for this specific Zebra restock, but for restocks in general. Like, do you guys think that it's
Marketing.
literally a restock? Like, say they actually produced 1 million pairs. They have this big ass warehouse. They put out 500,000 pairs, stored them. 2 years later, here's 500,000 more. It's a restock. Or do you think it's, we made this many, we made 500,000, they all sold out, it did well, let's make some more.
I want to say.
You don't know, right?
Yeah.
They could slap new tags on if
Exactly,
they
yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
what was the one that did do that? The V1 Black?
The Pirate Blacks,
Pirate
yeah, they
Blacks.
came out twice. The exact same shoe.
But it wasn't.
But it was a little bit different.
Yeah.
They just stopped
Yeah.
a little
So
difference
different,
on
but
it.
different
yeah,
route.
Yeah.
exactly. And it was a
So-
small difference. Yeah.
I mean,
meaningless,
to
really.
flip it a bit, do you think it's a marketing choice from the get go?
That's what I mean. Is it a
Yeah.
choice from the beginning or is it something they decide afterwards?
Like a reactive
Yeah.
response to how it's
Yeah.
performing.
Like, is it 500,000 sell out? Let's make more?
I think for Yeezy's case, I think it's marketing.
It was
Yeah.
a popular
Yeah.
colorway, right?
Yeah.
it was.
And I don't know where it ranks on the terms of.
But I mean,
Release.
I think in a week or two they're dropping the
Semi-frozen
the
yellow.
Mac Poulet. That's shout out to the sneaker podcast guys. Yeah, the McChickens.
Again?
Yeah, those are
Yeah,
coming
the
out again.
semi-frozen yellow. Yeah,
That's my favorite one. So that's okay with me.
I think so too. Are you gonna try to go for a pair when they restock?
We'll see how my bank accounts.
I'm gonna.
That's cute for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I wanted to ask Joel your rating for the Dornbacher.
Oh,
We
that was
didn't get
that was cute.
That was cute.
for me.
All right, cool. Yeah. The shoes are cute. Very cute.
Yeah, that was my Yeezy talk. Yeezy talk worldwide for the week.
Easy talk.
We are the Yeezy Mafia after all.
No.
No.
Next
Nowhere
item on
near
the
it.
docket. Look at Alvin shaking his head.
No.
Jordan Brand has a new president. According to Riley Jones of Soul Collector, beginning of January 2019, Craig A. Williams will be the new president of Jordan Brand.
I know him, actually.
Best friend of Lawrence Hopkins.
An old neighbor.
Williams joins the company after stints at the Coca-Cola company as a senior vice president and the McDonald's division worldwide as president. He will succeed Larry Miller, who's been with the brand for nearly 2 decades and will take over the role as chairman.
200 years, damn.
Wow.
Yeah, sure. Will take over the role as chairman of the new Jordan Brand Advisory Board. It's a unique moment to bring on a talented leader like Craig and to also be able to retain the knowledge, passion, and guidance of a seasoned leader like Larry, Michael Jordan said in a statement. Larry has helped guide Jordan Brand to long-term momentum and helped result us to the next phase of global growth. We are incredibly grateful for his leadership, and I am confident that his knowledge in partnership with Craig's vision will continue to expand the Jordan Brand's market leadership. What I loved about that, like Jordan Brand's statement, or Michael Jordan's statement himself, is that he actually has like a choice in this, or like he actually has his hands still in his own brand, which is really cool.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. I mean, it's either that or he has a really good ghostwriter. Next item on the docket, Vince Carter
Vince Carter.
to wear the Nike Shox
the
BB4s
GOAT. The GOAT Raptor.
throughout the
Bring him
remainder
back,
of the
bring him back.
Bring
NBA
him back.
season.
Yeah, so obviously right off the bat, it sounds like it's really cool. And then you realize Vince Carter's 41 with knee problems, and you're
Yep.
like, maybe it's not that cool.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking the first time I saw that headline.
I'm
Maybe
definitely.
it's Shox with like React.
Can you imagine if they updated the tech or something?
Yeah,
I'd definitely be
if the
down.
foam is different in
Yeah.
the little boosters.
Or they
Even
actually
still.
made it boing.
It's just an actual spring.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's supposed to be wearing them for the rest of the season in
Nice.
honor of obviously him being the face of them back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be hopefully releasing next year
Yeah.
in 2019.
Crazy.
But like I said, it sounded like a really cool idea at the time, and then once I thought about it for like 2.5 seconds, I was like, oh, I don't know if that's the best
it might
idea.
be a bit iffy.
Like I was watching the Golden State Atlanta game last night, and I was kind of scared for him, just seeing how high you are on your heel. Like it's,
Yeah.
But he doesn't jump as much as
anymore.
he
even
used
just
to.
moving in a Shock is like, I don't know if you guys have
Terrifying.
worn, like I used to wear Nike Shocks to work when
Yeah.
I worked at Foot Locker, and I'm pretty sure I rolled my ankle 9 times just working
going
at Foot
to a
Locker.
customer.
Yeah. They're not the most stable shoe, so
No.
hopefully he's okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to like knock on wood with that one, but I don't want to wish anything bad, but it's cool that they're back though. I love that they're back.
I think that's the only reason they're gonna like Vince Carter is doing this thing is because they're gonna make a return
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Easily. Did you guys hear about Nike's new experimental design team?
No. Tell us more.
It is called ISPA. According to Riley Jones of Soul Collector, again, Nike, like most footwear brands, pours the majority of its design resources into performance product rather than lifestyle sneakers. But a new line from the swoosh promises to blend both worlds with forward-thinking shoes built for everyday wear. The brand unveiled today, which was, I think, a couple days ago or yesterday, what it's calling ISPA, which is short for Improvise, Scavenge, Protect, and Adapt. By using Nike's latest technologies and methods, ISPA approaches lifestyle sneakers with the same attention to detail and careful execution that one would expect from Nike's top-of-the-line running shoes, for instance. The first shoe that they're going to drop is called the React LW WR Mid ISPA.
What?
It's a shoe, right? It's a shoe that combines the popular React 87 midsole with an all-new water-resistant upper. With the intention of creating a shoe that can adapt to an ever-changing elements of everyday life. The React ... ISPA will debut Wednesday, November 21st. There's no pricing as of yet, but this is exciting. This kind of reminds me of what Jordan Brand did with their NRG team.
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be a team that's focused solely on taking their NSW stuff to another level.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's like what it's doing is just like just taking their like popular sportswear silhouettes and just boosting them up that much. Not boosting. I'm sorry, that's the wrong word choice. Of words. Yeah.
Boosting.
And just putting like technology into it.
Yeah.
And like making them functional in that sense.
This relates to something we're going to talk about in a minute.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What that?
We can bring it up now, actually.
Yeah, do it.
The Jerry Lorenzo line. So I don't, if anyone else watched the Complex interview with him and John Mayer, it was actually really good. But apparently the whole beginning of this project was Nike approaching Jerry Lorenzo, Fear of God designer, if anyone doesn't know, the Air Fear of God, whatever, and saying, hey, no one's wearing our basketball shoes on the street anymore. Like, what's up? What should we do? And now, like, as this is going to be mentioned later anyway, so we can talk about it now, the Air Fear of God is actually a performance basketball shoe. There is the Air Fear of God, and there's the Fear of God Shoot Around, I think is what it was called. That's the one with the swoosh on the side. I thought it was a sample, but that one's actually releasing as well.
Interesting.
So there's one that's made for the NBA player walking through the tunnel, shooting around, putting shots up, like warming up. And then the Air Fear of God is the performance basketball shoe and was inspired by Nike being like, yo, no one's like, remember back LeBron 9, like people wearing that stuff with jeans.
Yeah.
Like no one does that anymore. You don't see people going out buying Nike basketball stuff and wearing them with a fit, like get a fit off with a pair of Nike basketball shoes. So it kind of ties into that. It's kind of interesting that
That's
all
cool.
is coming together.
Yeah, with the whole ISPA thing.
Yeah.
John, I saw you shaking your head. What was that?
No, they look amazing. If these are one of them, the runner.
Oh, the ISPA joints. Yeah.
But it's interesting Nike's doing that because they obviously seems like they're doing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep up, but that makes sense. I mean, just another lane they could get back into. And
Yeah.
It's hard to keep up.
We
Yeah.
feel like they're dominating everything, and it's cool that they're still like
Trying to get
but
better.
People aren't doing this. People aren't doing this.
Yeah.
They want everyone to be doing everything always.
Yeah.
True.
We don't love Nike that much, right? we're an unbiased podcast
We're
here.
like 50-50.
Yeah. Last on the docket, Nike Dornbucker. Next on the items, the Nike Dornbucker Freestyle 2018 charity auction raised $1.3 million.
Wow.
Nike officially announced and released photos of their 2018 Dornbacher Freestyle Collection. For those that don't know what Dornbacher Freestyle Collection is, it's when Nike designers team up with a patient from Oregon Health and Science University, or OHSU, Children's Hospital to basically tell their story on a silhouette of their choice, which then gets auctioned off to raise funds for the Dornbacher program. Ben Fielderstein of Sneaker News says a charity auction at Nike's WHQ World Headquarters took place on November 10th in an effort to raise money for OHSU while simultaneously celebrating this year's group of spirited co-creators. Over $1.3 million was raised during the auction, combining with last year's retail sales of roughly $2.7 million.
Beautiful.
In an effort to help continue the incredible DB program, bringing hope to 66,000 plus patients treated at the hospital each
It's
year.
a big hospital. Damn. I
It's
didn't realize
incredible.
It was that big.
It's crazy.
With such unique sketches and designs being drawn up over the years, Nike's designers have been tasked with ushering in unconventional methods and materials, furthering the initiative's Never Say No motto. Enjoy another look at this. Oh, that's just like a call to, I shouldn't have copy pasted that, but there's been 91 silhouettes created in the Dornbacher Freestyle program over the
Wow.
last 15 years.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm just gonna clap that out for them real quick. Dornbacher Freestyle program is absolutely incredible. Let's do this real quick. Your favorite Dornbacher shoe
Ever?
ever? Not from this year.
Start
not from
that
this year.
way.
Okay, Joel, go.
I like those threes.
Oh wow, he had a quick
Oh,
answer.
I was gonna choose.
I thought I know that's gonna be a multiple in these answers.
I would say threes because they seem attainable, but really the fives. The fives are the one for
Oh,
me.
the
I
one.
would never be able to rock
Which ones
them.
are the fives?
Those
They're
two.
the black light.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh, those
okay.
are
Super dope.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
too.
they're really expensive. They're like-
Just the yeah.
I got two answers for this, but
Um,
Alvin.
There was a pair of 95s.
Spider-Man
Oh
one?
yeah.
No,
Or the
was it
Captain
Spider-Man?
America
I think it was the
looking
Captain
one.
America one that
Yeah.
I liked.
Those are both my choices.
Yeah. They were both dope, but I feel like the Captain America one was
Yup.
one that I would definitely
Out the park.
Whoop,
Out the
whoop.
park.
The 13th.
Oh,
Oh yeah, from a couple years ago.
were dope.
Those ones
Yes.
spoke to you, and I know you still want a pair.
Definitely.
well,
Yeah.
since I took yours, I'm gonna say the six.
Oh, yeah.
Those sixes were gorgeous,
Yeah.
True.
and the colorway,
True.
oh my gosh,
Correct.
Yeah. So
some
my
of these kids, I'm certain, are not
oh
kids.
man.
Some of them, you're like, yeah, this is a kid. And some of them, you're like,
your your
What?
mother or dad are sneakerheads, and they told you to do
yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
Weren't they talking about a restocker? Though? Isn't
The sixes,
I heard that
I don't know,
rumor.
man.
We talked about
Oh
that.
yeah,
Those are that's
Oh, I
the
remember
navy
seeing the
pair,
picture.
right?
Yeah.
The navy with the hits
ooh.
of red and gold.
And gold?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. No, yeah, you guys said my answers already. The
Sorry.
Captain America 95s and the Spider-Man
Those are
ones. I
gorgeous,
need
man.
the Spider-Man ones now more than ever because Stan Lee's signature is on the outsole.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you need
those meant a lot to me already. They mean a lot to me a hell of a lot more now. Errors, emissions, and e-messages. This is the part of the show where we gather callouts, corrections, comments, and concerns. Lawrence had one of his own for the Jerry Lorenzo joints, but we talked about that already.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it
We
again?
weren't sure if it was a performance basketball shoe because everyone was balling in it. I looked
Yeah.
into it. It's a performance basketball shoe.
Yeah.
The end.
John, what's
The
up?
end.
I have one. I think I said 112. I think it's 112. The shoe I purchased.
Yeah.
So that's my
Yeah.
error.
I know that's it's weird, right? Oh, you pronounced it wrong. You pronounced three numbers wrong, right?
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
No,
these
it's
days.
true. 112 because
That's
it's
the
like
group,
it's
that's
the
not
it's the
podcast.
zip code. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not.
112, the
He did
group.
not dedicate that colorway to an R&B group
If I ever
of the
interview him,
90s.
I'll ask him.
Real quick, I just wanted to personally thank everyone who reached out to me because speaking of Stan Lee, after my posts, a lot of you guys hit me up from the sneaker community to just say what up and like, you know, show some support for it. So thank you. I appreciate that. John from Flyways 91 from Toronto, Ontario says, I've been listening to you guys since the first episode you guys released and I have no complaints with them all. I like your guys' honesty that you bring and are not afraid to say what's on your mind, especially in the second episode where you guys blasted people who didn't appreciate the sneakers you guys brought to the show. My bro and I can relate to that. So I definitely enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
Side note.
What do you mean you don't like our shoes?
Side note, people need to realize how much work it is to get the sneakers down there
For
and how
real.
difficult it can be to come up with the display that so everyone can enjoy and appreciate
Well,
that.
I remember their display
Yeah.
on one of the Soul exchanges, and it was literally like exclusive runners and like some crazy SBs.
Yeah, I remember that too.
And this was the time where like people didn't give a.
They
I mean, they still don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're definitely always a dope display for those guys.
Continues to say, anyways, you guys are doing a great job on the podcast, so keep it up. As long as you guys keep uploading and creating podcasts, I'll be listening to them.
Thank you.
True.
Thank you. Alvin had a convo with someone.
Word. So the homie @_Big P_, he DM'd me. He said, sorry to randomly message. Don't be sorry. You
It's
can
okay.
message. You guys can message us whenever you want.
It's not random.
It's a sneaker family thing, so just, holler. So I've been listening to True to Size on my drives to work. Love it, by the way. I was listening to the episode about customs, and you talked about wanting to restore your Air Max 90s. He says, since the daughter was born, I stopped the whole restoring thing, and I've been itching to do it. Maybe I can help you with your vision.
Hey.
No charge fun gig for me.
Whoa.
So right now I'm on the hunt for those Air Max 90s history of airs that I had.
Yeah.
So I can, meet up with him and we can work something out. Definitely don't want to not give him anything. Like, dude, this is your time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've seen your work before. You're good. And then I also have another pair of 90s that he can hopefully just play around with. Just
Wow,
do whatever
Alvin,
he
don't.
wants,
He said one.
no.
Hey man, I have a pair of like.
Me too. I have a pair.
John, you got anything to give this guy
Of
too?
course.
Send them a package.
No, but just the 90s. I'm just playing. Just the infrared. That's all I want restored. So I'm definitely going to be on the hunt for those and
Yeah, find them, bro.
send them over.
Get them done.
Yeah.
Johnville 47 from Van City.
Ooh.
This is about the Puma ad that Cousins was in. He said Puma may be really throwing shade at Nike, but this came first to mind after seeing that campaign. And it was a clip of KD slipping out of his shoes during during a game. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about video games.
Remember that one.
And Boogie Cousins just happens to be commentating, and he says that wouldn't have happened in Puma's Puma life, baby. I think this was actually before the actual campaign lift
damn.
off.
Yeah.
So that may be where Puma was like, "Yo, let's do it. Let's just throw that ad out." So I think that's where it came.
Yeah, it's
from.
very DeMarcus Cousins like
Yeah.
though,
Yeah,
to be
definitely.
able to do that stuff too. So
And now they're teammates.
right.
For now.
Yeah,
for now.
B_Raza with 3 Zs. This was hilarious. I shared this with you guys already. He says, "Bro, I just started listening to the episode. I'm from Sydney, Australia, and the fucking accent. Ha ha ha. LOL."
Cry gay.
so jokes. Sorry.
Yeah. Really.
And thank you for not wanting to shoot me.
Lastly, we got a DM a couple weeks ago from this guy telling us we missed the point about the Goat and Kuzma deal. Now he's here to say it to our faces.
I didn't come for that.
This beautiful guy.
You don't want no smoke.
He's lucky he's handsome.
Mr. Heads ain't ready. Let's have a civil discussion. Try to.
We'll be fine, man.
About this Goat and Kuzma deal. Can you?
What's your? Let's give us
yeah,
your.
what's your
talked
take?
about the
What's your
runway,
take?
right? The guys coming in. That's a huge deal now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And that's not even on the court. We're talking about what he's wearing on the court.
Yeah.
I'm sure that sponsorship.
Oh, you mean that walk
applied.
from the bus to the change room?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
become
Gotcha,
bigger than the
gotcha.
game for some
For
people.
real.
Yeah, for sure.
And I guess we're talking about the shoes he's wearing there and on court probably.
That's true.
So that was all I was trying to say was that
Yeah.
people are paying attention. They're not going to ask.
Yeah,
him. Well, maybe do. People do ask where you get them, and they're not going to do that on.
for sure.
And the news is probably gone. No one's ever going to
Bring it
people
up
like
again.
us.
Yeah.
Well, people like us will. They'll know.
Well, for the last time.
Yeah. Thanks. But that's all I was saying. That you never know. Talk about all these marketing budgets that all these companies have.
Yeah, man.
You guys know what it's like on your level.
Oh, for sure.
And these guys are NBA players, and who knows what kind of check they're cutting them, but they're trying every way they can to get in there, whether it's a traditional company or newcomers like StockX, Go, whatever.
I definitely agree with the whole tunnel thing.
Yeah,
I
me
didn't think
too.
of that
That's
because you are
huge.
correct. Like you see it, you don't even just see it on like fashion blogs.
No,
or anything.
man,
You
even
see
all
it
the
on
basketball highlight.
NBA on TNT
Yeah.
or whatever. You see them walking in or on TV. So that is a very valid point. I must say though, I've been paying attention because that's what we're supposed to do. Been unimpressed with what he's been wearing.
Yeah, I haven't
Really?
seen anything
Superman.
special.
Yeah.
Superman.
What
Well,
has
he's a
what
rookie,
has
you
he been
said.
wearing?
He doesn't know
Yeah,
his
like
rookie
Kobe
sneaker.
5s and like Kobe 6s.
So he's a
that's it.
rookie on court and in the sneaker.
Yeah,
game.
he's been wearing like decent stuff,
Yeah.
like Kobe 5, 6 rings or whatever. But it's like meh. Like okay, Like we're used to seeing PJ Tucker play in Red Octobers. Like we're expecting once you get a deal with GOAT, I want to see you wearing PEs and samples and crazy stuff. Like
I always wondered the performance side, right? Like, you know, they made the Pro Tros. My friend has them. He says they're not even that comfy.
Really?
You know? Guys are wearing them. Like guys like DeMar are wearing new Kobe's. And
Yeah.
they're wearing new Tech.
Yeah.
Like, and then you see guys wearing, you know, Don C2s.
Yeah.
And, like, DJ. And you can't, like, the training staff, I never understood it.
So weird, right?
I've heard from a friend who is in the basketball realm.
What's
Could
his name?
be wrong. It was actually Phil, Snipper Phil.
Hey.
He mentioned to me, this is actually a long time ago and it always stuck with me. First of all, they have professional trainers, like you said, and they tape their ankles like
hella.
crazy.
That's
So
where you get
can't move
real
anyways.
ankle
That's
support.
Yeah, your ankle's not moving, so it doesn't really matter in that sense for them, for the most part, depending, I guess, who you are. Sorry, D Rose.
Yikes.
And second of all, apparently they have extremely expensive insoles.
Yeah.
They put in every shoe
Oh, for
anyways.
sure.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
are
for
they,
sure.
And
of course they get like
makes it
specialized
a
orthotics.
performance shoe, no matter what shoe it is.
Truth.
To, like, rip out the inside.
So if you ever, if
Yeah.
you ever notice before,
It
a
makes
lot of the
sense.
players give their shoes away, they take the insoles out because them shits are like
Expensive.
fancy.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
So yeah,
Orthotic.
It's like
Orthotics.
made on point anatomically for them.
like
Yeah.
orthotics,
Yeah.
but like
Orthotics.
With
next
like
level.
sports scientists, doctors,
Yeah.
hella training staff.
It's an
dope.
orthotic, but it's
Yeah.
like a special one. Like we're not even rich enough to know the name of that
No,
orthotic.
for sure,
Like, it's
or
just-
that brand. Yeah. Or the guy that makes them.
No idea.
I think our thing for the Kuzma GOAT deal was that we were basing our argument off performance.
For me, it was like we
For
said,
me at least, yeah.
it was like, who's gonna know it's GOAT? Other than after this
Yeah,
first
that is
month,
what- yeah.
it's gonna fade. And yeah, Kuzma is gonna tag them once in a while, I'm sure. But then Kuzma's picture gets reposted by NBA and TNT, and they didn't tag them. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's weird. But
Yeah,
it's very new.
Just in
And
general.
like I said, I've been impressed yet, but it just started. So I'm sure the stuff they're planning is a lot bigger than going to happen in the next 2-3 weeks.
V true.
I was also saying the mass market. They're trying to bring it to the mass market. I saw someone posted on IG. I don't watch Monday Night Football that much, but someone posted a StockX commercial on Monday Night Football. It kind
I
of
saw that.
wow.
kind of
yeah.
tweaked me because that's not sneakerheads, right?
No, yeah.
I mean it is, but
Yeah,
that's not
yeah,
the
yeah.
market.
Targeting-
So
They're targeting the same people that just got the Yeezys.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Up
For
until
sure.
this point, Yeezys were unattainable, and now they are. And the people who are buying them now for the most part are the people who couldn't get them before because
yeah.
they had no access.
Yeah.
So now they're showing people you have access to Yeezys, and it's perfect timing, I think, because they just got Yeezys, and now they're like, here's StockX, where you can get other stuff all the time you want to. It's easy. It's always legit. Come
It's
back, buy
easy.
from us. It's easy.
So easy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy that it's getting this big. That Monday Night Football has a StockX. I saw that.
if they didn't know before that sneakers are cool, in quotes,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
you know, like now
Now
we're
you
at the-
know.
They have arrived.
Moving on to promos real quick. So we still need to release the Dunktober NetMag giveaways. I'm going to do it right now so I like make sure it's in the air. Congratulations, Tom the Chef, for the size 13. You were nominated by Custom Mary 21.
Congrats.
Congratulations to Chasing Soul for the women's 9.
Size 9, yeah.
Yeah. Women's 9, you were nominated by Chris Schemes. And congratulations to By Edam Strange. I have no idea how to read that.
Sorry.
Oh, by Adam Strange. For winning the US 9. You were nominated by JCast139. And he said, since he can't buy dunks anymore since he moved out. So congratulations to you three. I'm going to make sure you guys know about that before this episode even goes up. Also, the raffle for Dooney Jr.'s thing is still going?
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay, cool.
We're raffling off, I guess, a pair of tickets right now for the.
Not those. We gave them
Not
to him
those, not
today. No, those were a gift.
But it's for the Cleveland Cavaliers and Raptor game for Friday, December 21st at 7 p.m. We also have another raffle for the CGS prize pack. It's got the beanie. It's got the Navy extra large champion tee, a pack of stickers, and a pin. So just hit me up, DM me. 1 ticket for $5, 3 for $10. We'll be doing a live Instagram story feed draw on November 30th.
Nice.
I'll probably get the boys to line them up and pick pick a winner. So
Sick.
So hit me up. It's just shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM.
All proceeds go to the team.
All proceeds go to Jump Basketball to support their
Tournaments.
fun
stuff,
tournaments, for team unis, anything for all for the boys,
You'll never get Canada Got Soul merch this cheap.
Exactly.
Never.
Exactly.
We won't either.
We won't ever. I entered my own raffle to try and get this shit.
I've got cash.
That's it for promos. Mr. Jon Ratner,
The good stuff.
aka Headzaintredee.
That's right.
How are you doing, good sir?
Yeah, I'm good.
I will start off with, where does that name come from? Where does Headzaintredee
It
come
doesn't
from?
come from anything other than like a boot camp click song, which
Yeah.
that's what it's called. And I just thought, sneakerheads ain't ready. That's really
ready.
Yeah, that's
and
where I was
Ain't
at.
ready.
I wasn't trying to be it.
You've even got hip
sounded,
spelling.
That's
You've
how you spell it.
you've got the Z. Oh, is that the track?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's why.
Apologies
So
for my
I never really planned ahead.
uneducatedness.
I might change it to Heads 4161 one day, but probably not. Too lazy.
No, Headzaintredee is
It works, man.
I've heard some good Heads in the trees. People always think.
I'm not even
whenever
gonna
I
lie.
comment-
No, I'm pretty sure I've read it
Good
that.
name.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
good
how I
name.
started it.
Yeah.
Head Street.
I
Like you
should
just
probably
you read
grab
the,
that,
the
too.
first 4 letters and the last couple letters.
And
you
they're
put
just
it
like, wow,
together
this guy must have been really happy when it came legal.
Right.
Yeah, heads in a
I
tree.
gotta grab
Blaze
that,
it.
just in case. Just in case.
420 Headzaintredee. All right. How long, sir, have you been loving the sneakers for?
Loving sneakers a long time. I mean, I was. I think you guys know Kick It with Curtis. That IG. He
Yeah.
actually asked me to do it a while back, and I finally got off my ass and do it. So I kind of told him the abridged story, but it goes back to.
He's the one who hits up homies and asks for their origin story to share, right?
Doing
Or
good
a
things,
story.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's-
that's
he's
cool.
doing really good things.
Mad cool.
Yeah.
Shout out Kick It with Curtis.
And so it got me thinking, but the story, I remember my brother, he worked at McDonald's. He's 3.5 years older than me. So I'm 40 this year. So it would have been the year the
Sweet, I
threes
didn't have
and
to
the
ask for
fours
the
came
age.
out around then. He had the True Blue threes and he had the Bread fours. I didn't have a job. Somehow I got the Agassi ATC 2
Nice.
from my parents, the hot lavas.
Woo!
So it goes back that far, right? And I never was serious way back then. Although I do remember wanting those shoes,
Yeah.
wanting the ATC 2s. I don't remember wanting the Jordans, but I remember being jealous of my brother, and watching the games and WGN whatever back in the day. Like I always had sneakers. I'd have whatever basketball shoes. I remember in high school I had the Cobalt Low 11s. And then Fab Five, I tried to find those guys' shoes. I think one's coming out again next year. So I was always there, but not anything serious. I cared, but not cared that much. And I think it was probably 2006, shortly after, I guess, the military fours or the Reds came out. I grabbed a pair of the fours, blue militaries in New York with my wife, and they were cheap. And that maybe was the first shoe I really took care of, let's say.
True.
But it wasn't until, closer to 2012, 2013.
Oh, wow.
When I really started going crazy.
Something just flicked in your brain.
you see.
Oh my
anyone
God,
who follows me,
sneakers.
I'm a little bit, we all are, but, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough to control the addiction sometimes.
You guys, he can't see it. He's scratching himself right
Yeah,
now.
pretty much. I'm shaking.
Got that
Ashy
shake.
Larry.
Man. Got that shake.
So I'd say I had 20 or 30 shoes before I got too into it. And then now, multiples of that. But that doesn't mean you're into it, right? I mean, just because you have, I don't feel that way, and I try and pass those values on to my kids. But it really started, my brother would have given me those OGs, and I would have not taken care of them properly.
Yeah.
And then asked my mom about them maybe 10 years ago when I was getting back into it. But, I remember I was looking back at my feed and I saw Lawrence's likes on my, comments on my, and that was only 4 or 5 years ago. So I was doing things a little bit before that. I know really things got to take off for a lot of people in the game now, not you guys, obviously, but, I would say that's when I started buying more shoes.
Yeah.
And I went through
Yeah.
the sort of phase where, I'd go to Livestock twice a week and buy shoes I didn't need. And then like that whole learning cycle. So I never really was an informed or super knowledgeable sneakerhead until, last 5 years. And I'm still learning.
Same with me.
I'm still not informed
Yeah.
or knowledgeable.
Yeah.
For real. There's a ton that you guys teach me like every podcast that we record. It's pretty dope. So would you say your brother was like the main influence?
Yeah, for sure. My brother having shoes, although now, I'm giving him shoes. And,
I was just going to ask if he was still
Yeah,
into it
me
or
too.
not.
yeah. No, I mean, he follows my IG, and supports me with his, I think he's kind of making fun of me a little bit with his comment. He's like, dope kicks, bro, but he doesn't talk like that. He's not like that.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So,
He sounds like a
it's
bot.
it's half legit. It's half. No, he's where I got it from. He used to watch. We used to watch the Spike commercials. He's, my brother had 40 acres in a mule gear. Like he got me into hip hop. So I have to credit him. He got me. If you want to talk about the culture or a culture, whatever.
Yeah.
Not just sneakers, music. It's older brother. You know how it goes.
Biggest, yeah.
course.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
What's the age gap between you guys?
3 years.
Yeah, so it's 3.5 for us. So it's very influential when
Yeah, easily.
you see an older brother rocking,
The dopest kicks, right?
basically.
And listening to the dopest music. What is your sneaker evolution?
Oh, I thought that's what it was. Okay. Sneaker, like in
Like
terms of what's my style.
Yeah. What
no, I know.
shoes did you get into originally? What like branched off of that? And like what are you into now?
So it would have been way back in the day. It would have been basketball, but old shoes like a Flight 89 or something when I was a kid.
Still
or
dope.
Things like that, like not the high end, but the not cheap either. Like nice kicks, but and then I guess it was pretty much Jordan, but to start it off, Jordans and Nike. But I'm into everything now. I love runners. I listen. I rock a lot of Asics and New Balance.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're very diverse in the brands that you rock.
Yeah, I really, I'm a sucker for quality now, even with the Nike and the Jordan.
Sick.
I'm really into quality and I'm really into old stuff. So, a little bit of vintage here and there. So I really just learned about things. Some of those things I bought when they came out. Some of them I hunted for later.
Yeah.
Like, talked about Ronnie and those collabs and things like that. A couple of them, the later ones I would have got on release, but a couple of them I would have had to hunt and dig. And I'm still doing that. Some of the 25th anniversary pairs, which of Asics GL3s. I was hunting this year, and it wasn't that long ago. Like I was around, but I just, But in terms of my evolution, I mean, I guess now I'm just trying to not buy anything.
Yeah.
Sell every free for every one I
His
buy.
evolution is going backwards now.
Yeah, pretty much, and just try and cut back a little bit, but keep the stuff I really
So
love.
it's
and
safe
high
to
quality.
say that you started off as a swoosh head.
Yeah.
What was it that like pushed you into the other brands?
Probably just seeing people out there rocking them in groups or on IG. I mean, I was, you guys know you were there like not so long ago. Facebook was the place where you do.
Yeah,
it was
man.
an IG. It was an IG. A little bit. I have a little bit of time on forums and things, but I wasn't like OG in that or anything. So seeing people, learning about the quality and the story, a lot of storytelling with these nice collabs. You guys know, and when you get beyond just buying whatever you see because you want to buy, which is a phase I think a lot of people go through, or several times or every day, but but when it's
Several
really
times in a day,
once you get past that and you read it, you read, or you pay attention, you listen to people. We talked about a lot of stories are being told these days. I really like what people are doing in sneaker media. Like it's really, going back to heritage of things. And, so that's where I'm really at now, but, learning about that and finding about, silhouettes or, I keep it pretty simple, to be honest. I can't lie. Like even, if I'm rocking like a really nice Asics collabs, it's going to be probably toned down and pretty muted. Something you could wear to work or something like that.
Yeah.
So, I know I'm an old man, but I'm not that old yet. Everyone always says, OG, you're OG is OG because of age, but not because of OG for any
But
other
not OG
reason.
in the true sense of the word OG. You run a thing called Sneaker Dads.
Yeah, so Sneaker Dads was just like, I think it's been about a year, and it's, that's what I feel like I am. That guy. There's a guy who contributes so much, and it's illest hybrid, and he posts his kids probably 3 times a day. He's got them in different sneakers.
Nice.
And, my wife wouldn't allow that, but anyone who has a kid or a cousin or even another person, their partner, doesn't even have to be a kid. We all take pictures of our shoes. So if you can
Do
get
we?
past that.
I don't know about that.
Sorry.
I think we've
You
got
guys
like
are all part of
10,000
that.
posts amongst ourselves.
You guys are all part of that culture. So, anyone who can accept that, and, my kids are still in the middle of accepting that. It's just fun. And people are way more into it than me. I'm just reposting. These kids have crazy collections. So you just see the passion people have for it. It's just like anything else. And it just seemed obvious. It was just for fun. And, for now it's just for fun. But I'd love to do something at some point, even if it's like a meetup or something,
That'd be cool.
That would be damn cool.
Just, you guys saw at your pop up, we had people with their kids and, and it was cool. And, if you can get your kids, actually, it's funny. The guy I talked about, he doesn't really hide it, but the kids are always on their iPads or whatever. And he's like obviously plying them with whatever he can to get them to stay still.
They're standing there on their iPad and he's taking pictures of their feet.
And I think we all know that. I don't know. Joel, you probably don't have to do that anymore, but maybe you ply them with the kicks. Oh, speaking of, this is nothing serious, but for one of the sneaker dads. So I'll tell this quick story behind this. Here, let you open this.
He's
Something in there that's not for you. That's for the group. But
he pulled out
that's
a
not for you,
shoebox.
obviously. But it's just nothing. Just some what are those?
The Navy.
Win like 82.
Win like
Yes.
Remember when I said win like 92?
For your daughter.
That was embarrassing.
For your daughter. So my daughter broke her toe.
Oh,
and,
no.
no, she's fine. It's healed, actually.
Oh, that's okay.
That's not why I was.
Yeah.
But she broke her toe, and I got the stacks of boxes in the closet for them. I get wherever. And she had to get like a plate in her, because they don't cast it. They don't do anything. She had to get a plate in her bottom of her shoe to keep it's like a splint.
Yeah.
And the orthopedic person said, orthotics said, oh, do you have this size instead? Because she was wearing a 13. And I said, oh, you need a 1, and those were going to be her next shoes. And I said, oh, yeah, I have lots of size 1s. So I brought in like 3 pairs of size 1s, and it was a military 4, a
That's
maroon
amazing.
6. And they were like,
I
yeah,
love
we
it.
want that big toe box so she has room. I was like, I'm ready. I'm
makes
ready.
sense.
And that has a small toe box. And, but she loves 11s because they're light. So I wanted them to go to a good home. So I know Kaya's got kicks, but
That was sweet. That was
brother.
sweet.
I just shook his hand. I want to hug him, but I'll hug him after.
Yeah, later,
those
later,
are just
later.
whoever. I don't.
Bro. So in the box, John also gave us some dope
John handed Alvin a shoebox.
Sneaker Dad,
Yeah, in
Sneaker
case you didn't know.
Dad stickers.
Yeah, I don't have any
Sick.
more.
But these are crazy.
People hit me up. I posted them on IG. People hit me up. I got to mail them to Australia. I'm like, crazy. I'm like,
That's
it's gonna cost me
crazy.
like
That's
30
sick,
bucks.
man.
Like,
It's okay. Why not? I just do it
Sick,
for fun,
man.
and my buddy
Raza,
printed
you're trying to
those,
get some
so.
stickers, eh?
and some
Raza.
Jordan playing cards.
That's actually for the table.
Whoa,
It's
that's
like-
wicked.
This is like a display thing for our table.
Oh yeah.
I
I
always
didn't even
give
know
it-
that existed.
Oh yeah.
When I meet up with people for deals, and it's a good deal, right?
Now we need to get
Thanking them,
that
it's like
that Jordan 1 best hand pack.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Best hand in
Yeah.
the game.
Best
Yeah,
hand.
yeah. Damn it.
Oh yeah.
Damn it, man.
I
You
thought you were talking about the Jordan 1 magazine. I need that too. You
No,
guys
oh yeah.
yeah.
Dang.
sell that.
I don't know. I usually see them at like convenience stores and grocery stores.
Yeah, like bookstores.
And their magazine stands and stuff like that.
Indigo.
Yeah. Oh, love Indigo. Love just going in there looking at books.
My favorite
Cool,
color
man.
too.
You-
That's a good one.
What? What's your favorite
It's a
color?
Jordan.
Indigo.
Oh,
Benji on IG. Some of these guys, and I just hit them up and I asked them. I said, "Can I use your like, if I
Your
ever
image
sold
for a
them, I'm
sticker?
sure they would be. If I wasn't
sick.
giving them away,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many great pictures.
That's
on
really
IG.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
They're
just
dope,
shared-
man.
they just
Love
said
these
they-
stickers.
Let me-
Yeah, so
let me-
anybody who orders from us in the next little while, you're definitely getting some stickers. So we
Just
can
make
help
sure you
spread
Whether
follow-
you're a dad or not.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow
It's
Sneaker
for
Dads
everyone.
though, too.
Yes.
For everyone.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much.
Sick, bro. Cool. Thanks, man.
You actually started answering one of my questions. Did you so you started collecting kicks for your kids even before? You just stockpiled them? Or was
I
it
don't know
that
if it was
one
before they were born? But I
one
have a
older
10-year-old.
kid? Ah,
and a
okay,
6-year-old,
there it
so
is.
She had
Yeah,
too
yeah,
many,
yeah.
and then truthfully, it's like us. You have those shoes that are sitting and you wear them.
Yeah.
Except when they grow out of them, I don't keep them. I give them to a little younger cousin or give them to donate them. And you have pairs that you wear and get beat up, and then they find a home, and then with the kids, my son grows out of them so quick, and he actually destroys them. My daughter's nice on them, but he's got his mom's feet. I say, that's all I'll say.
How old is your oldest child?
She's 10 and my daughter's 6, so
Okay.
so they're still
Amazing.
yeah, but they're not so into it. But
No.
once in a while,
Yeah.
I brought them both
they'll
to sneaker
entertain
shows.
Daddy once in a while.
My daughter went to SneakerCon New York. They had like a basketball
Nice.
game,
Cool.
and Alan, the organizer, hooked us up to sit in the front,
dope,
and we
man.
watched the YouTubers
That's
play.
so
She
sick.
liked it. She didn't know. She didn't care. She was just sitting front row.
Basketball, man. Yeah, front
So
row.
and I don't make
Sick.
them. It keeps me in and out
Yeah.
in like an hour instead of spending money I shouldn't.
Word.
Speaking of spending money, you shouldn't. How has your sneaker life changed before or after having your first kid?
Well, I didn't get to.
Oh,
Let's
right. That's right.
say
Because 5
until-
years ago, right?
well,
so she was
5'10".
5. Yeah.
I remember going to New York when she was young,
Mm-hmm.
and that would have been closer to when I first started thinking and getting. Like I said, I probably had 20, 30 pairs, but I didn't think of myself as a sneakerhead back
Yeah.
then. I guess for most people, I probably would have too many sneakers, but
Yeah.
Yep.
already.
Not for anybody listening, though.
I think it was, honestly, the time once the kids go to bed to have not necessarily the most productive hobby to hunt on eBay and do things like that and, not being out as much.
Yeah.
I've thought about this and I think, having that time to, now my wife, and she'll be on Netflix, and I'll be hunting for sneakers. It's not recommended for marriages, but so we're watching more Netflix these
eBay
days.
and chill. All
Yeah,
right.
eBay
Yeah,
show.
and everyone knows it's like you're on your phone and you're supposed to be watching a show with your partner, and it's
But you're
like
looking
not
at
cool.
sneakers.
It's not cool. So, but that was a while ago. I've evolved,
Yeah.
sneaker evolution. We're all part.
Now
Always.
it's not just eBay. There's Goat. There's
Yeah, exactly. It's a full-time job now, basically. So that's why I quit my job, and I just do it all. I do it all day now.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Alvin, Joel, do you guys have any dad jokes? Dad questions?
They always have dad jokes.
always. No, you asked the one I was gonna ask.
Oh, did I?
About,
Oh,
like,
like how his
how-
life has changed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked you guys once, and you and you guys commented about how how you influence.
Oh, this
your
is when you
kids.
discriminated us. Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You asked
What?
a question
Wasn't
that
it?
we could
It
not
was just for the
participate in.
dads.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, yeah.
But don't you guys buy sneakers for other people other than your kids?
No, you just asked. I don't
No,
know.
just me.
Yeah.
No, and you flipped it. You flipped it into partners. You flipped
I don't know
it
what you're
right
talking
to-
about.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
You answered the question.
I don't-
so.
All right, we're gonna
Good
move
one.
on to speed round.
Here we go.
Number 1 shoe.
That's for you.
That's for
Oh,
you, John.
I
You're
thought-
you
a
are
new
the
segment.
one. You
Here's
are
a
the
new
one.
segment.
Oh no.
Air Max 1/Jordan 1. I'll cheat.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Slashes.
Okay, what are the
I'll take
colorways? What
no
number 1
rules.
colorway? I'm gonna throw you on that.
Which one? I'll only give you one. So
Air
which
Max 1.
Gonna go OG blue.
Oh. How many pairs in your
I'm
collection
wearing them
now?
actually. I didn't. even
Oh
do that.
yes,
Yeah.
yes
Wow.
you were.
Downstairs.
Yes you were. Yes you were.
See, for you guys.
See, I
only wear
proved
my
it. I
favorite.
proved it.
I forgot.
How many pairs in your collection? Your wife doesn't listen, right?
We'll just say over 200.
Oh wow, that's hefty.
Shouldn't have said we just say. I just should have said it more.
Yeah.
definitively.
Okay, new speed round question. How do you store that?
So it's funny because I thought drop boxes were the answer.
Yeah.
And then I realized they take up a lot of space.
Very bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, the drop front.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
drop fronts.
Yeah.
So I put all my runners onto just IKEA shelves, like the Billies.
Okay,
extra
okay.
shelves in between.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh, those
much more
bookcases.
efficient.
Yeah.
You know, for like a Stan Smith or a New Balance, usually they all slide in nice. And then the J's are in the boxes, which I could get rid of half of them and just keep the J's. And there's like runners and there's like in there that I could, and then I have boxes for the really important stuff and the DS stuff.
So several different methods.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is the answer.
All right.
Yeah.
I won't ask what
Ev-
rooms they're in and
Every
stuff.
method, pretty much. Bookshelf, boxes, and drop front.
Yeah,
Yes.
you need, some
everything.
stuff needs to be on lock
Yeah.
and some stuff needs to be easy access.
I hear that. I hear
I
that.
agree.
When you buy shoes, do you unds right away or keep it on ice?
I'm more of an ice person for sure.
Really?
Sometimes for a long time. I've
Ooh.
whoever I heard that from or did it on my own. I like, taking stuff out later.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be years. It can be months.
Yeah.
But some stuff once in a while I won't hesitate to rock. I would say like the Nigels would be the last cop I've been rocking recently.
When you lace your kicks, do you go overhead or under?
I go every way. Depends on the shoe.
Wow. Just like his storage.
Or the mood,
No,
actually.
yeah,
The mood,
yeah.
right? I mean, it depends what.
So if you're
pants.
sad, you go underhand, and if you're like really aggressive and angry, you just
Or lacing up a fresh pair, though.
yeah.
I'm going to go over the first and then under everything. else,
Ah.
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Same.
I think it's universally known that it's over the first two always.
Yeah, if it's
Right?
out of the box.
You're
I
weird
gotta
if you
do-
go underhand the first one.
Well, it
What
depends,
the-
right? People are doing like the cross.
Do they?
Well,
Depends on the style.
yeah.
I guess. I mean, no, but like the first two eyelets, everyone goes overhand.
The cross one?
I'm gonna switch it up.
Yeah, like the cross.
Oh,
and then up the side.
Alvin, I'm actually gonna start on the first eyelet closest to your
Fuck it.
heel.
Switch
Well,
it
you
up.
talk about sneaker dads. I got to get the stretchies for my kid. Right? That stuff's too complicated.
all right. Do you go fully tied up and clean or untied and loose?
Both for sure.
Yeah, it
Man,
depends
this
on
guy
the
is
shoe.
super universal.
Well,
Depends on the shoe.
You're gonna
can't put me in a
change
box.
Heads ain't ready to universal man. Favorite topping on your pizza?
Oh, curveball.
So gotta go.
Just everything, man.
Cheese.
I'm actually going
Tomato
no
sauce.
cheese these days, but I'm doing like you guys don't want to know what I'm eating these days. Pizza. It's pepperoni.
Okay.
Pepperoni, man.
OG.
Can't go wrong. Can't
This
go
man
wrong.
is OG.
Jeez.
No show socks or crew socks? Pick one.
Yeah. Crew. It's winter.
Oh, okay. Red or blue?
Blue. I already answered that one.
Volt or pink?
Bolt.
Denim, chinos, or joggers?
Denim.
What are you doing? Are you going through the deck?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this guy. We couldn't do that together. God damn it. This guy waited till I was distracted.
Those are for you.
Do you drink water straight out the tap or do you filter your water all the time?
Both. No, I mean,
Depends
if
on
I'm in the bathroom,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
if
true.
I'm at the kitchen,
Yeah,
What do you- wait.
different.
Okay. All right.
fridge, which usually has a broken filter anyway.
No judgment.
So it's the same.
Oldest pair of shoes in your collection?
Oh, good
You
question.
gotta go to
Mr.
might be
DS, hold
That's
everything
this
DS.
weird one. I think it might be from 82, but I don't remember
Wow.
the date.
You got
I gotta
some
get
OGs
85.
Yeah,
One.
Wow.
I think I have a pair of low top that looks like a Jordan 1 low from 82, but I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
85s.
Top 3 essentials. Now, some people went like straight silhouettes with this, or then some of them went like philosophical.
Right. I'm gonna go silhouettes.
I didn't want to think too much.
I just like
Well,
shoes.
Jason Mark wipes for, well, baby
that
wipes.
worked,
Okay, then
yeah.
baby wipes.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
essential for
That's
me.
the truth.
That's when you grab the shoe and then you're about to walk out the house and you realize,
There's something on
they're
it.
mashed.
Yeah.
So baby wipes, let's say that.
I like it.
Um,
Sneaker dads for sure.
yeah, I'll do a sneaker dad steam wipe.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
The shoes smell like powder.
Baby wipes,
Like baby
elastic laces. No. Let's say baby wipes.
Worst speed
Flat
round
white
ever.
laces. Flat white laces.
Flat
I don't
white.
know.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
a
yeah.
must for me.
That's cool.
And five. What are they called? Yeah, 511s. Is that what I'm wearing? 511.
Oh,
Levi's.
Levi's.
Yes, I like
Yeah.
the 511s.
Try and make it a little
Love that fit.
interesting.
I like
There
it.
we go.
I like it.
That's the Sneaker Dad Essentials, by the way, guys. You better recognize.
Note it down. Resellers, love them, hate them.
I can't say I have anything against them. So yeah, I mean, resellers has helped me out with a lot of my grails. You know, NetMag posted, a question about how you define a reseller the other day, and anyone who's resold anything, even at a loss. So it could be, it could be one of you guys hooking me up with a shoe that you made a mistake on right now,
Yeah.
Very true. All right. This is no longer part of Speed Round. What is it you do outside of sneakers besides being a dad?
Well, I quit my job a few months ago, so I'm a sneaker
Congrats.
dad. Yeah, no, I'm a freelance journalist now.
Nice.
I worked as a business journalist for 15 years, and I decided to go it alone. It's a tough time in the media business, so I figured, do it on my own, make hopefully more, but at least the same money, working for yourself at home, less time, be around for the family, and then do some fun stuff, do some, hopefully some sneaker related stuff. And,
Ooh, that's what I was going to ask next.
Yeah,
know,
that's good, man.
spend enough time paying attention to it, might as well produce something with it.
Yeah.
And I have at work, but that's more business related, which might be a good way to go.
Yeah, no, I was going to ask, have you written any pieces for like sneaker blogs or anything sneaker related in general?
I would, no, only for the post. I would say it's in the works. Just trying to get my paid, my paid work in order.
Yeah.
True.
Get that, because, I've got the family and got the
Hey, family first.
habit
man.
to support
Yeah.
everything. So I can't just, there's opportunities, but I got to go with my bread and butter first to pay the
course.
bills,
Yeah.
and then see what kind of time I have.
I was
So that's where I
scrolling.
am.
I was scrolling down your feed last night just to find any like stuff to throw at you. You did write a piece for SneakerCon and ShoeTubers coming to TO. What is your like mindset with the whole ShoeTuber thing?
Well, I went this year. I guess it was a couple months ago, and it seems like their presence is much more diminished, I would say, these days. I guess people are watching. I'm watching less. I'm consuming more, I guess I want to say sophisticated content.
Yeah,
sneaker
I
content.
hear that.
There is more. And I'm, whether it's podcasts or, there's a lot of docs. They had those mini docs that they came out a couple of weeks ago with the Nike did them, and a lot of good stuff like that, interviews and reading more. So, I was into it. I definitely watched and didn't really necessarily associate, but I consider myself a observer of the culture, maybe as much as I am a part of it. I like to keep track of what's going on, and even if I don't necessarily like any of it.
Yeah.
So, I think we'll survive through, not that it's all bad. I mean, there's sneaker YouTubers that have been good from the get-go, and you can't say
very
anything
true.
bad.
Yeah.
I can't say anything bad about. And then there's some that,
Ain't shit.
you can say a lot of bad about. We don't need to. Obviously.
What is it that keeps you into sneakers?
I think about that a lot. when I look at my collection.
Your wife questions you.
Yeah, and my son says, "Why don't you sell your shoes?" And no, I mean, there's a passion there for sure. There always has been, whether it's those Nike commercials back in the day that I just remember, or wanting the shoes. There's a not so told sneaker story, but it was I don't know if it was by way of bargain heralds when my mom bought me some knockoff cons, and I remember wearing them to school. I remember I scraped off the back, that because I didn't want anyone to know that they're fake. And I remember the feeling of seeing other kids, and not that my mom just like shop at Byway, but like I said, I had the AirTag challenges too, but they weren't trying to buy me everything I want.
Word.
And
Shout out to Byway. What
I
a
think it was Bargain
throwback.
Harold's actually
Bargain
at Peanut Plaza, but I remember the feeling of seeing other people wearing shoes. I remember seeing someone wearing Bred 11s in junior high, and the feeling, and it makes you, we talked about taking pictures on, it might be a little bit strange to some people, but you take pride in it. You love it. Maybe no one's going to notice you that day, but you're noticing. You feel
good about looking down?
You feel a connection to it. And, that's, if my kids could ever show a little more interest, I hope that's the values that they're going to know, that, it's not about money. It's not about showing off and making someone else look bad. You got to like it. So,
Yeah.
there's so much of that
Yeah.
going on. And people talk about the negativity in the culture, but there's so much good. You guys are all about it, but
Thank you.
those great parts about it that you can't not, even if hopefully one day I can unload a few sneakers. It doesn't mean
Hopefully one
It's
day.
hard to
Well,
let
I
go.
mean, the fact that you say that you keep a lot of your collection on DS, I'm sure you can unload.
Oh, I didn't say that though.
Oh,
He
not
said
a
for
lot.
just
a couple
doubles.
months.
Just doubles.
Oh, doubles.
But doubles.
Yeah, I got a
I
few.
know.
You did say doubles.
Yeah. Dang.
No, it's true, but I try not to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Any future plans?
Future plans. So you can expect to see my name in some sneaker content,
Let's go.
right? Written and
About
whatever else we can do. But I mean, I've talked to a few people out there, and it's nice to have. It's hard to be a print journalist in this day and age, but it's nice because people want content.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be able to be good at it. And there's still a market for written content, and some of it may be not coming straight from me. It might be there's a lot of, I don't want to say sponsored, but promoted and things like that. Those are the type of things that pay the bills. I don't really want to do that with sneakers. That might be more what I do instead of journalism.
Yeah.
And it's hard. There's a struggle there, but the sneaker stuff, I hope to be doing some stuff that's
Nice.
straight from the heart. So we'll see.
You ever heard of CanIGotSold.ca?
Yeah, I have, and
Yeah.
it's like I said, I'm trying to get my. I don't want to say the bills in order. I know you guys
ducks in a
don't pay
row.
too much. I've checked your freelance rates. You're getting up there. You definitely could pay for me.
We actually want you to pay us.
Yeah, exactly. So,
That's our freelance.
exactly.
Our freelance rate is
Did you get
negative.
my EMT for my appearance today?
Yeah.
Good.
We'll get you a pin. That's what I said, right?
We pay in pins.
John, thank you.
Word,
My pleasure.
man.
Thank you,
It was
man.
great to be.
That was awesome.
Crazy.
Now
Wait, hold on. Sorry, one thing I
Okay.
forgot earlier.
That?
When you asked about pickups, I did pick something up in this past week, and I forgot, and I told the person I was going to thank them.
Okay, that's
I
cool.
picked up something from Net Magnetism
Come back.
earlier this week, and it was just a pair of 94 black cement threes in a size 6.5.
Just.
for $30.
He actually ended up gifting them to me.
No,
which was really nice of
Net
him.
Mag.
Yeah. But thank you very much. Like,
What a
obviously, like
man.
my favorite Jordan ever. And
Yeah.
I've been wanting. We've talked about it so many times.
Yeah,
I've been
man.
wanting it, and it came in the box, and it's super crumbly. Like I opened it, and there went like dust everywhere, and I was like, "This is it. This is what I wanted."
Were you just like,
Oh yeah, give me all that vulcanized rubber in my nostril.
yo?
Yeah, thank you very
shout out
much.
to Net Mag.
Not sure if I'm gonna restore them or do something cool with them, but we'll see. Thank you so much. The box is like half the fun with that shoe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
They're your
that's
size.
damn cool.
No, they're a 6.5.
Still,
No, she doesn't even wear a 6.5. She wears a 4. I just wanted them, and I took them.
That's cool, man.
that's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
very cool.
just the
So
box
thank
alone.
you. Just the box. Having the
box
box is
alone.
cool, but yeah,
Yeah.
the shoe inside is obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
I had to close it out because it was quite dusty. It wasn't an
Yeah.
exaggeration. There was a lot of shit everywhere because they're extremely crumpled.
Before we move on to the next segment, I'm just gonna have a moment with Lawrence. Lawrence, it's called Huestory, okay?
What?
Huestory.
Okay, got it.
Okay. All right, yeah. Our next segment on the podcast. You ready, Lawrence?
I'm ready, Alan.
All right, hit it. Oh God, this guy just ruined the moment.
Okay.
Go. My man, I think that is. Yeah,
I
there
thought
we
that
go.
was taped. I thought that was taped every week.
I actually just pretend every week that Lawrence sings it live. I just press play. I just press
record from
play.
the comfort of my
Yeah,
own
yeah,
home. I send in my tape.
For those who don't know, Huestory is a game show within a podcast. Wow, you just peaked.
I didn't. See
That
it.
is a disqualification,
I
Mr.
didn't
L.
see it,
Doggy
but
Styles.
I'd like to buzz in.
Huestory is a game show within a podcast, and this is how it works. I give them a category, whether it's sneaker or silhouette or colorway. Sneaker being a combination of silhouette and colorway, obviously. I give them hints. It gets more specific and specific the further down I go to my list. And the way that they buzz in is that they say their name, and the first person to buzz in and guess the right shoe or answer is the champion for the week. The current champion is currently LDog, but not really, kind of, sort of, because I gave him half the answer.
I'm a big winner.
No, you're not.
Big time,
half a winner.
big
You're
time
like
winner.
you're just a win
Multi-time
or a
champion.
ner. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's get it on. First hint. Low cut shoe. I love giving the first hint because it's either like you guys laugh at me because it's really dumb or it's just because it's really dumb. Originally released in 2010. Scaly textured upper. Has 2 nicknames. This one you guys should get quickly. I don't have the long list, so please get it. Comes with red laces. It is a performance shoe. Released on December 25th.
Oh.
Was worn by an
Alvin.
Yeah.
Kobe.
Better get it right because I know what it is.
Yeah, I know.
5
Yeah. See, I didn't know.
Grinches.
Ding 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 ding.
I didn't know what number. I'm so
No hints. I gave Alvin no hints, so he is a true champion this week. Well done. It was worn by Kobe Bryant on Christmas Day against Miami Heat
you
in
didn't say red
2010.
That's
That
actually
was
the
like
incorrect shoe. It's a Kobe 6, not a Kobe 5.
Is it?
Kobe 6 Grinch.
Yeah, see, that's why I didn't say it, because I wasn't sure.
Oh shit.
I'd like to buzz in.
Oh, I
Oh, it
goofed.
is a Grinch. Yeah,
It is
you're right,
6.
Lawrence.
Wow, I didn't even know my own answer. Wow, this game sucks. Who did this? Oh man.
I'd like to buzz in.
Yeah, Lawrence. Yeah.
It's the Kobe 6 Grinch.
Controversy.
Yeah, because, well, you said you knew it already as Alvin buzzed in. I'll give it to you. Fine. Now you're an
Okay, you got
actual
it right.
winner.
You got it right.
Now you're an actual winner. Damn.
I got my Kobe's confused.
I ruined my own game. It's okay. I got my Kobe's confused too, and I'm the one who came up with the
But
answer.
did they have
Tougher
a
than you
5
thought.
though? A
No.
5 Christmas?
No.
There might have been a 5 Christmas, but it wasn't a Grinch.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Grinch was a 6 first, for sure.
Yeah. So it was worn by Kobe Bryant on Christmas Day against the Miami Heat, officially known as the Green Mamba. But, yeah, they were nicknamed the Grinches. Thank you to Dr. Zeus and Christmas for the season, for the reason of suggestion. If you have a suggestion for Huestory, please hit me up at _Spooner. I asked John, Mr. Headzaintredee, to see if he had a suggestion, but no, he was like, I just want to be part of the game.
Yeah, he wants
guys.
to participate.
Yeah.
More fun.
Of course.
It's fine. But I was hoping you'd get the answer and
No,
stuff.
I couldn't guess with model. That's what got me up. I
It's
knew.
okay.
You
No,
already
I
talked
could.
about
I
it.
also couldn't guess the model. It's okay. Don't even worry about
Well,
it.
you were even talking about Grinch earlier. Like, you gave us the clues.
I
and
did.
everything.
I've been doing that recently.
Foreshadowed.
Come on, you guys.
Foreshadowed.
All right. Thank you, everyone who has supported and been part of this podcast, like Mr. Jon Ratner over here. Wherever you guys take in this episode, whether it's YouTube, Podbean, Spotify, where else do we? Oh, Apple Music. Oh no, iTunes and Google Play.
Google Play.
That's the one. Please leave a comment, review, follow, and or subscribe if you have not yet. Any of those would mean the world to us. We have a Facebook group called CGS Talk. That's facebook.com/groups/cgs.talk, where we talk it up and try to sell some things. Hit up CanadaGotSold.ca for our latest reviews, event recaps, and sneaker life stories, and possibly future Heads Ain't Ready articles
True.
when he pays us. Now, if you'd like to join us on True to Size, if you have any questions or suggestions for Fire Round or feedback, please, any feedback would be appreciated. Shoot us a DM or email us at CanadaGotSoul@gmail.com. My name is Alan Martinez. I am at _Spooner, no E.
I'm Joel Hernandez. You can find me at Joe Dooney, JO_D, 3 O's, NEY.
This was Lawrence Hopkins. That's at LDoggyStyles on Instagram. Woof.
This was Alvin Quincy. You can find me at MISTERQ and then Mart.
MISTER.
MISTERQ and then
Yeah.
Mart.
I'm following the wrong person. I think.
Probably.
No wonder you don't respond to my DMs.
Mr. Jon Ratner, where can they find you?
Heads Ain't Ready. That's HEADZ, and after that, you'll find me.
It's
I think
yeah. Z, as soon as you put AI, and then it just fills it out for you. Tree Day. Thank you for listening to us talk about sneakers. Please remember to rock your kicks, and don't forget to use the hashtag CanadaGotSoul for a feature. This has been True to Size. We are CGS, and we are out. Goodbye.
Peace.
God damn it, Kobe 5. What the hell's wrong with
Kobe
me?
5.
I don't even know why I didn't write down the answer myself.
You just assumed, eh?
I'm such a fool. I'm such a fool. No, I was writing down the hints and stuff, but I just didn't. I didn't even put
Guess
down
it's
the
a common
number.
myth.
Yeah. Placebo.
And your winner. And 5-time champion
Wait,
of
wait,
the
wait.
world.
No, it's like 4.5.
Are you writing down history? of the win?
Actually, 4.5.
You have 4.5.
I'm gonna put 4.5.
Why is it 4.5?
There you go.